Our next contestant, this guy actually, he won in 2008, so he's a returning champion. He actually runs his own comedy events. You know, he goes out, he's local. He does Crunk in K-Town, Big Laughs in Little Tokyo. He's got a lot of events in this local area, so he's got a lot of experience. Please give it up for Danny!
And now, poetry with deeply. Poetry. See, poetry. Bento boxes are so unique. Different bright colors flashing before my eyes. Just like your yaoi flow. Flying, screaming, shouting, charging fillers. Your typical Chojin that you always hate. Is it Bleach or Dragon Ball? Cosplayers always looking so sexy. Tight booty, boobs popping on the right spot. Don't you love them traps? And finally, I told you. The mechas of Gundam Wing. Made from the best Gundamian alloy ever. Hecho en Mexico, my friends. I wanted to try something different because this year at AX it's been nothing but new things. This whole year, one thing I did new overall, I went to an Asian club. No, I know, they're like, woohoo, good job. And no joke, I showed up to this Asian club and that was just weird because my first impression like at an Asian club, so that was my impression, but no, it was pretty wicked. It was at Bolero's, actually here in LA. And I showed up and I was like getting situated, saying what's up to my friends. And as they were going out to the dance floor, I was ready to go and I saw this fine looking Asian girl. I was like, no manches. I gotta get my hands up in there. And before I was about to go over to her, this guy is trifling through my friend's stuff. I was like, what the heck? He's like looking through and I was like, can I help you? He's like, oh, no tengo más stuff. I was like, no, stop, it's not here, asshole. He's like, I beg your pardon, what'd you say? I was like, I said your stuff is not here, ask her. So, it's freaking outnumbered in an Asian club. What am I supposed to do? Like, Juan, where are you? No, there's no Juan, it's just Li, Lang, and Pow. So, I was outnumbered. So, I turned around, and boom, she's gone. I was like, no! She had that ninja perk on her, dang. That's the thing about you Asians, man. Y'all got that ninja perk going on. It's wicked. It's insane in the membrane. And I'll tell you why. Because if you think about it back in times when Japanese fought the samurais, it was wicked. Because during the day, they're peasants and farmers. And during the night, they're... I should be more prepared next time. Should be. Then just by night, how wicked is that? We Hispanics don't have that similar perk, ladies and gentlemen. We're freaking peasants and farmers and borracheros and day. And at night, Lucha Assassin. That's never gonna happen. Ole! So, it was just crazy, just going to different cons. I was at Fanime this year. It was yeah! Don't sit there, ladies and gentlemen. That is disgusting. I'll tell you why. I was standing in line for like 9 hours, all right, just to move one step to the right. And, this guy, he looked like Mr. Clean. I know, right? He was just standing there, he was a staffer, and he was just... And his shift was over, and no joke, he looked around like... And he goes, like, exactly, that was just disgusting. I was like, what is this guy, use cake? Shut up! And everything just flies down to the ground. And I was like, I am not sitting there. And these girls were running like, oh my God, I'm so tired, let's just sit here. And I was like, no! But they were cosplaying as Homestead, so I was like, okay, I guess. I'm so sorry, you guys in the back. I'm just quarantined. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Watch, when we go outside, we'll write a comic about you when we beat you down. Okay. And I was at this restaurant at that same con, Smokehouse. That place is bomb wicked. And this girl in the maid outfit with bunny ears talking about, oh, I love this egg cafe, I do this, da da da. She was like showing off. And then she was trying to pay for her food. And as she was reaching for her purse, a condom fell out. And I was like, and I was being nice about it. I was like, excuse me, you dropped that? She's like, oh, what? And, you know, she would have been smart to be like, that's not mine. No, she picked it up. And she walked away. And from that moment on, I'm going to every single maid cafe. It's like, where is she? McDonald's, I'm loving it. Because when you get the Pokemon one, you'll catch them all that way. Speaking of weird moments with hentais at a maid cafe all of a sudden, I'm so sorry, he's a butler. My friend and I were driving up to San Diego for Anime Kanji, and homeboy was like, oh man, San Diego girls, they fine and they cosplays, I'm horny, it's on. I was like, please don't poke me, I'm driving. Please, por favor. We finally show up to Anime Kanji, and it's late, it's 11 o'clock at night. I was like, man, where the hell is he? What the deuce? I was like, it's late at night, it's 11 o'clock, where the hell could it be? Oh, hentai panel, let's go. So we walk into a hentai panel, and I walk in to check our ID, and no joke, the first thing I notice on the projector, yes, good one, is this. And I was like, oh look, they're promoting Trojan condoms for kids, nice, all right. And then the guy that was hosting the panel was doing this. And I was like, no manchas, ya me voy, I'm out of here. And the reason why is because, I feel like I'm very long for this. So, the reason why I left is because I don't want to go back to El Salvador and be like, hey, Danny, let's go montar a los caballos, let's go horseback riding. You down? I was like, you know what, Theo? I'm just going to lay out for a while. You know, I don't want the horse to look at me like, Russian, I mean, someone like, in Russia, horse rides you. You know, I just want to wake up to that, you know? It's bad. And, some weird hentai as a horse, what's up with that? You ever guys accidentally downloaded, like, trying to download an anime, and it ended up becoming a hentai? Yeah, these guys are so proud. My little sister was sitting next to me, and I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up. She was sitting next to me, and she's like, oh, I wanna watch Naruto episode God knows what. And we're sitting down, and normally it gives you the recap of what happened on the last episode. But this one had like a pink screen with like a fairy flying. See, all of her expressions, no hombre, no me digas. And then she's like, pause it, I'm gonna go get some water right now. I was like, okay. So she walks away. What is this? I go halfway through it, and this girl screaming with like, híjole boobs. And she's like, yeah, you're there. I'm like, you damn right I will. She comes back, she's like, what happened? Nothing. You know what? The file got corrupted. And, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and download a new one, so I'll call you when it's ready. Okay, walks away. No joke. I was like, what is this? And after watching that anime, I was like, that is my time, ladies and gentlemen.
Everybody give it up for Danny.
I'm just waiting for the prop that you're just gonna pull literally from your ass, dude. Durlac?
Alright, Danny, you're a veteran, of course. I know you love pop comedy, it's good. I like what you do. It's always innovative and fun to see people play around with that stuff. Kind of started a little slow though. I just kind of feel like, man, Danny usually starts a little stronger than that, but you came through towards the end, so I think you got a little more into it. So, good job. Not your best effort, but still in there.
I'm with you, man. Those horse masters are scary as fuck. Secondly, Homestuck just needs to get the fuck out of anime comics. Great work with the props. But seriously, man, your stories were longer than DBZ series. You made me laugh. Good job. Shoulders.
I remember when you started back in 2008, and it's always good to see you coming back and always doing this again. And I constantly get invited on Facebook to all of your comedy events, like every week, it's non-stop. It feels like so many. But yeah, you've got a good point. We might be nerds. God damn it, there's some really freaky shit out there in porn, I swear to God.
Give it up, everybody. Give it up for Danny.